to Libib's booktube channel. My name is Kaylen. I'm trying to think warm and think of summer, but alas, here I am wearing a turtleneck because it's so cold outside in the month of April in Iowa. But anywho, with these warm thoughts and feelings that I've had, I've been thinking about my most anticipated releases in the months of like May, June, July, so like the months that I consider summer. So I'm super excited to get into this video today, and I do have a book that is in the month of August as well, but I consider it like a summer book because it's in like the first half of August. But anywho, today I'm going to be talking about my most anticipated releases coming this summer. There was one, when I was looking up through all the lists and looking at all the books that were being released in the summer, one thing really surprised me, and that was Sarah Shepard isn't releasing a book this like summer. Normally she releases a book this summer or in the fall, but maybe I just haven't heard the news. I went to her blog and the last post she made was in 2018. Then I went to her Twitter and then it was just a bunch of The Perfectionist and Pretty Little Liars stuff, and I was just so like, I don't really care about that. But I was just like, I wonder if she's gonna release a book this summer, or like what's happening there, like why isn't she doing it, because normally like that's when she releases her books. I haven't read the Amateur series yet. I got like halfway or a quarter way through the book when I received an ARC back in like 2000 whatever it was, a couple of years ago, and I just never continued on with the series. So that was kind of like my first book that I was looking forward to, but then didn't happen because Sarah Shepard is a guilty pleasure and I need to finish that trilogy real quick. The first book that I want to talk about is Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. To me, this just gets Illuminae vibes once again. I am currently finishing up Obsidio by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, and I think their writing is so beautifully perfect together. I like the characters that they concoct and the sass and the attitudes and the emotions, and you're not seeing things, you're feeling things, at least to me, because you just get all these wonderful personalities and all this jam-packed action stuff. To me, this seems like another kind of Illuminae sort of dealio, where our characters are in the near distant future in space, and we follow a couple of characters. So it gives me like Illuminae vibes, which I'm really hyped up for because I love Illuminae so much and I'm really excited for it. Next up, also coming out on May 7th, is Again But Better by Christine Riccio, and this is like one of my most hyped up books that I am dying to read in 2019 because I've always loved and enjoyed Christine. She was one of like the first few people that I watched on BookTube besides Priscilla from the Readables. Those two were like my jam back when I started like years ago, and I just always been fond of like Christine and her personality, and meeting her, you really get a feel of like how down to earth she is and how kind and wonderful like human being she is. So I can't wait to see that transfer over into her work. And I like that this tale takes place during college. Our main character Shane is just this super kind of uptight girl, and then she goes to study abroad overseas in the United Kingdom. So I'm just super excited to see what she can do with her writing and where it's gonna go and how good this book is gonna be. So I'm like super hyped up because we need more books like this where I'm out of college now, so that doesn't really matter, but I would like something that's like a little bit more college-y, but not like new adult. I don't need like the porn or the sexy mushy gushy shit. Like I don't need that. I would like more characters that are more of my age, and I'm 23, and I want characters like that, because young adult now for me, I feel like I'm not too old for it, but some of the characters act like they are not 16, and it just is like. Next up, being released on June 4th, is one of my most anticipated books of the entire year by one of my favorite authors, and that is The Haunted by Danielle Vega. And I have an ARC and I have not read it yet because I just can't do it. I can't get myself to read this. If you want to check out what this book is all about, I'll leave a link in the description box down below. Oh, look at that. Nail polish is on point with this cover. My last book that I am very highly anticipated for is House of Salt and Sorrows by Erin A. Craig, and I have raved about this book many a times in many videos recently since I have acquired it at ALA Midwinter Conference in Seattle this year. And supposedly it's like 12 Dancing Princesses, a retelling or kind of storyline. I don't know anything about the 12 Dancing Princesses, so here I am trying to describe it like that. But our main character lives a sheltered life in a manor by the sea with her sisters and their father and their stepmother. Disturbed by a series of ghostly visions, our main character becomes increasingly suspicious that deaths were no accidents. Her sisters have been sneaking out every night to attend glittering balls, dancing until dawn, shimmering slippers, and Annalie isn't sure whether to try to stop them or to join the forbidden, like, escape. So, like, mystery, suspense, retelling, like, I'm here for it. I want to know where these girls are disappearing. But anyways, that is it. A short, sweet video of all the books that I'm anticipating this summer to be released. If you guys have any, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm always intrigued to know if there's any other horror and gore mystery books that are coming out this summer. But anyways, that is going to be it for this week's video if I don't elbow my desk again. But anyways, that's going to be it for this week's video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you next Thursday for a new Thursday bookish video.